Ok, ey, ey. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Me daba pa' ti, pero ya no. Pero ya no, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo daba pa' ti, pero ya no. Pero ya no, conmigo ya no tienes break, ey. Ya no quiero de tu amor fake, ey. Ya no estoy pa' ti, ya no estoy pa' ti. Conmigo ya no tienes break, ey. Ya no quiero de tu amor fake, ey. Ya no estoy pa' ti, ya no estoy pa' ti. Ahora en todas las redes me sigue. Sorry mami, no me hostigue, pero como ya no se consigue. Pero mi J-Lo, yo Dale Rodríguez. Pero ahora me gusta otra sicaria que vive por Bayamón. A mí ya no me cachas, yo no soy un Pokémon. Tengo a otra que se joda el camón. No quiero que me llores, no vengas con el dragón, no. Que ya no estamos pa' los tiempos de la high. Ey, hace rato que te dije bye. Gracias por el apoyo, baby, gracias por los likes. Soy 5 cubanos y 4 en Moscay. Me compro una Hayabusa y no te voy a dar una ray. En verdad no quiero. Contigo no va a manchar la Hawaii. Si no te gusta, sorry, esa es la que hay. Porque antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no.
Beat up the block and the gun on my press a little button to open the wings. Ain't no advance in the deal I just signed. I don't need to label controlling my strings. A lot of these marionettes. I dance on my own and so does my necklace. Praying for my solar plexus. Way to dependent is punching is reckless. Michelin's all on my restaurant checklist. Skating from city to city to finish it. The Wellington blue in the middle. The same as how I do preferring my venison. Windows in black and the mineral sentence. And I was apprenticing under a villain. Faithful of metal to pay my respects. I slotted my dentist to get his new grill in the incoming call from Shabria Connect. The look in my closet is mold on the ceiling. Master pick gets here and Donald. It's hard to explain the rush of a feeling. I try not to focus too hard on your dubs. I try to not dwell on the L's as well. 7 a.m. on the beach. The waves of plastic suddenly started to swell. This VVS choke, I call it a trail. Bent over the time, my monitor fell. Cloaking the device on the rolls, it look like a beater. It's really a ghost in the shell. This brioche and toast in the well. The terror gun butter moon walking the pen like the king of pop. Put on my power scout or Gucci Cox. I still cannot look at the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats and digits.
From 41 Cedar Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the elite going up against the Mets. First pitch coming your way next.
Swiping my cards and call me the ace. After the hefty she wanted to say. Getting on that every day.
Leading off, Shohei Ohtani. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Not
Ball
even
one, no
close
strike.
there. And we're underway from Queens. That one not close. 2 balls, no strikes. And another ball.
Inside.
Well struck, right field. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. This is Willie Castro. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. Grounds one to short. Marte throws to first in time. Now 2 away. Gil Hodges digs in now. In there, and it's 0-1. And there's the ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Up the middle, Marte. In plenty of time to first, and that will end the inning. Back here in Queens, today's starting pitcher, Nate Pearson. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist singing.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches, depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ball inside. Just missed. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Down to 3-2. Where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end. I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Here's Joey Gallo. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
That's ball 2.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Liddell aboard here at first with nobody out. Rip right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. And they grab the lead. It's 2-0. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Got foul at the plate.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Strike on the inside corner. And the count is 0-2. As it misses, it's a strikeout. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 1.
1-1.
And this is inside.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Brian Dozier. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that's in there at the knees. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Fans another, and that's back here at Citi Field. New inning getting started. Digging in, Carlos Beltran. And that one fouled off. And now the count is even.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bat.
That's
Ball.
down and in.
That ball's foul.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over.
Right there.
And he's
He's
out. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Bryce Harper. There's the strike.
0-1. That's a
Just
ball.
off the outside part of the plate.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fast.
And that's ruled a swing. We head to the bottom of the second, and here's the first baseman, Carlos Delgado. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and he held back according to Ricky Holiday. And
2
another
balls,
ball.
no strike.
Now
Ball
one
3.
miss.
3 balls, no strikes.
That one misses.
Nope.
So
Ball
a
4.
leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
John Baylor, the batter now, as he
0-1's the
swings
count.
and misses for strike 1. That one's
Ball 1.
upstairs, ball 1.
He really committed
1
to
ball,
that
1 strike.
fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Hodges makes the play, 1 away. And now the catcher comes up to hit, Mike Piazza. And a foul ball.
One of the greatest catchers in baseball is at the plate right now, Boog. As the 1993 Rookie of the Year, he hit 35 home runs with a .318 batting average with the Dodgers.
Over to Baez. Throw to first, but he beat it. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
The shortstop, Marte.
Ball
That's
1
a
there.
ball.
Piazza off of first with 2 away. Fly ball center field. Beltran. And makes the grab. That is. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Santana, a switch hitting catcher, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Now a fly ball to right center. And there's 1 down. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one
Ball.
just misses. Hammer, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Batting up, the second baseman.
Now it's Javier Baez. And no one can get there. Springer makes the turn at second. And it gets by him. Headed for the plate. Safe at the plate. And a missed play comes back to bite them. It's 3-1. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
It's 0-1.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL
No balls,
history
2 strikes.
to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
Kicks and deals.
Ball
Outside
1.
low. 1-2 to count.
One
He's
ball,
not afraid
two
to
strikes.
fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very
Ball,
well, so
that's
much
out.
so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
We got a
Just
full
off
count.
the outside edge. And now it's filled up 3-2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That's one way to quiet the crowd. It's 3-2. One out, base is empty. And now, Willie Castro. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at
0-2 is the count.
99.
What do you
Started
got?
to go after it. Now we'll look down to first. And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around. And now the first baseman, Gil Hodges. The pitch behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Just
Ball,
off the
inside.
inside edge. 2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Ground ball.
No,
left
that's foul.
side, and that's just foul. Just
That's a
off
ball.
the inside corner, and the count is even 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And
that's
that
foul.
is a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just...
3.
Well, look at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Joe Adell. Pearson back to work. And a strike on the outside edge. That misses.
Ball, that's out.
1-1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is gone. And it ties it up. It's 3-3. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Joey Gallo steps to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And the
Ball,
first pitch,
that's
this is
inside.
for ball 1.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next
Ball
batter.
2.
Just missed.
2-0.
Pearson. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it's...
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. On the warning track, and hauls it in. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as
0-1.
focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Ohtani pulls it in on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Schwarber in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
And George makes the grab. And we're back onto the fourth. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
No, that's foul.
Inside.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. This to third. Gallo over to
Got him.
first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. That one's in there. And that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots to pop. Marte zips it to first, and Guerrero is set down. And now here is Harper. His first at-bat was a strikeout.
Designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
And that is out of play.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next
Ball,
offer
that's
is
down.
down low. Just
Ball 2.
misses the mark outside the zone.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at
Nope,
it,
that's foul.
you get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And
Full
that
count.
just misses.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
Wild, wild child fighting before she hit the block. Body grown, spoke grown.
Back here in Queens, ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Dozier. There's a strike.
Well, these guys doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
1 and 2 here. Gets a piece and stays alive.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Steps on first for the out.
First baseman, number 25, Carlos Delgado.
Ripped on a line to center. Beltran makes the grab for the second out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch.
0-2.
This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great.
3.
Ah, that's strike 3. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the switch hitting catcher, Carlos Santana. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Just misses without one. Struck him out swinging. Piazza fires the first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. And the batter is George Springer. First pitch
that's
misses.
off the plate.
That's towards center. Adele moves under it. He's got it. There's 2 away. So here's Baez now. A double and a run scored his first time up. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Check
That's a
swing.
ball.
Did he go? No, he didn't.
That's
got
big
1 ball,
right
1
there,
strike.
being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Fights that one away, still 1 and 2. And that's
2
in the
balls.
dirt.
This
2
guy's
strikes.
a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You
What do
can
you
tell
got?
they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
3-2 now. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here at Citi Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza.
Piazza.
Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Santana collects, fires the
He's
first.
out.
Got him. One away on the strikeout. Here's Ketel
batter,
Marte.
number 4.
Wide to center his
Shortstop,
first time.
Marte.
That one missing low. Just
That's ball
missed.
2.
He doubled up on the off speed
2-0.
there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Ball 3.
That one misses, and that's
3-0.
ball 3. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. They got it for out number 2. So the batting order turns over, and here is Joe Adell. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. And that is cut on and missed. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Good eye right there.
Outside.
And he chases that one. All set for the top of the 6th. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. The 2-1. Late with the swing there.
That was straight queso right there.
Good
3
eye
balls,
in that
2
spot.
strikes.
It's a leadoff
Ball 4, that
walk,
pitch is out.
and that's the go-ahead run. Go-ahead run on base. Now the number 2 hitter, Willie Castro. Line drive down the line, and it's foul.
Well, they say it's a game of inches, and that's a perfect example right there. Could have been a big swing in this game if it stayed
the
fair.
count.
Shohei on the go. In there for strike 3.
He's safe.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Hodge in the box now. Takes strike 1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
The next
Inside, ball 2.
And the count now even up.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And that one is inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And a base hit on the line. Here comes the throw. Save!
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Ball, that's outside.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. Better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one back.
Cause it's safer. Plan on finding love a little later. This came too soon, and I'm not too sure what to make of you. And all of these butterflies suddenly always on my mind. But I stop the flow of emotion, cause I don't know how to control what I'm feeling. This is going way too fast. Every time you look at me, I can't hold back. But I don't wanna tell you that. I could try to fight. Wouldn't matter every time I try. I fall deeper into you, I can't deny. pretty words I love to hear. You don't even know how deep I feel. I'm playing it cool, but I'm losing it over you. Lately I've been trying on your last name, but it just feels so soon. Just going way too fast. Every time you look at me, I go back. But I don't wanna tell you that. I could try to fight, but wouldn't matter every time
Welcome to Ship It Stadium. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's New York taking on Seoul. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Ready to go? Now at the plate, James Wood.
The right field. James Wood.
And that
That's
misses.
the ball.
And this one is off and running. Check swing.
No, that
and
missed. That's a ball.
Almost got him to commit, but he held back.
Just
Ball.
off the outside edge. And that's ball
3-0.
3. That clips the corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Way
Right.
out front for strike 2.
We got a full count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That one misses.
Take your base.
So a leadoff walk. So up next, Brian Roberts.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has
Ball.
somebody to worry about over at first.
1 ball, no strikes.
Right through there for a strike. Wood gets his lead at first with nobody out. Outside
Ball.
low, and it's 2-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Up and
That's
in.
a ball.
Now 3-1. Chris
3-1.
with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Banks off the wall. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you
that's
see
in.
it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Hey,
Strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure
1
that
ball,
he
1
stays
strike.
patient, because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when
That
he doesn't
missed. That's
see
a ball.
other guys doing anything, what you
2-1.
can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Judge waits. That misses
That's
the
a ball.
zone. And that's ball 3.
full count.
To third, Guerrero. Throws the first
He's
in
up.
time, but the go-ahead run comes in to score. Anthony Santander at the plate. There's the strike.
Strike
Swing and a
2.
miss.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there,
0-2.
right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out. And now, Scott Rowland.
Third baseman.
Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitcher's arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
On the ground, Castro. Over to first.
He's out.
That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Now let's go and like the city, Rebels where it's at, we got it.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Hit!
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. This is Willie Castro. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Lifted in the air, right field. Wood. Pulls it down, and there's two gone. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Just missed.
Ball.
Off the plate inside. And that's ball two. 2 out, space is empty. Crow Armstrong sizing this one up. He makes the grab, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Can't make the grab, and it drops. And that's a leadoff double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, get that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Derek Jeter down the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Inside just
ball.
Missed. Dominguez leads off second with nobody out.
Two.
Squirts away a little bit. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And the batter now, Carlos Santana.
Ball.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed.
2-0.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
2-1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like
that's a ball.
But he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And there's the strike.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a grounder foul first base side. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here at the top of the second. This one in the air center field. Beltran in position. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. So the lineup flips over. Now James Wood. That's in there. That's strike one.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count.
Ball outside.
Play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
And a swing and a miss. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Carlos Beltran. First pitch, and he just misses. And that skips in the dirt. Next offering is foul back. That one in for a strike. 2-2.
2-2.
Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And so the lefty
take your base, ball 4.
Allows the leadoff free pass. And that's their first base runner of the game.
What a battle.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And it is gone. And that's how they take the lead. It's 2-1. Here is Bryce Harper. And a swing and a miss. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning, bottom half of inning number 2. That one ripped, but foul. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Carlos Santana,
outside.
The next to hit, takes outside. This one smacked out to left center. Dominguez makes the play, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's George Springer. Misses off the inside, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
That one missing
That's inside. That's a ball.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
Fought off foul. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Calls it in to end the inning. On to the 3rd inning. Now it's the second baseman, Brian Roberts. Clemens back to work. And
that's a ball.
1.
Well, these players showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That's off the inside corner. 3-0.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That's in there. That's strike 1. In the air to left center, and that is Springer. Makes the catch for the out. 1 down. Here is Aaron Judge.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Started to swing, held up.
Whoa, recognized that pitch just in time. Able to keep those hands back.
Outside.
That's a ball.
It's 2-0.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
There's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Judge comes up empty there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one
count
just
is full.
Missing inside, and the count's full. And ball
That's
four.
ball four.
Judge
Take your base.
takes his walk. And
Now
next will be the cleanup
first
hitter,
baseman,
Anthony Santander. Santander getting to start at first, batting in the cleanup spot, and he was born in Venezuela. Inside,
that missed. That's a ball.
Just missed.
1-1.
Did he go?
1-1,
check swing, appeal down to third. And yes, he offered at it. And a 1-2. Just
That's
misses the mark outside the zone. Judge, the base runner at first with one out. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game. Down the third baseman, Scott Rowland. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. That one at triple digits.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
And that's in for a strike. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Cuts and misses, it's a strike. As we go to the last of the third. Stepping in, Javier Baez. And there's a foul ball. Outside with a breaking ball. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. That just misses.
A ball.
And now 3-2.
Full count. That's a foul.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1.
1-0.
Rowland makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So 2 down now, and here is Willie Castro. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Right through there for a strike.
Did he go?
Check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. Did not go. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. And down on strikes. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. And he blows that one by him at 100.
1-2's the count.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Inside.
Ball, that's in.
2-2. Check swing,
we got a full
no
count.
appeal. On the ground right
foul
side.
Ball.
And it goes just foul. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. That one misses.
Missed. Ball
So
four.
lead
Take
off
your
walk.
base.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
No,
Jeter
ball.
up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Dominguez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4,
Got him.
3,
Up.
and they turn the double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Ball.
Santana takes low. Second
1 ball,
trip
no
to the
strikes.
plate in this one. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Now a
That's a
check
ball.
swing, but he held up.
2-1.
Just
No, that
missed.
missed. That's a
Well,
ball.
they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. And we're back. Bottom 4, and now the first baseman, Gil Hodges. Foul ball there. There's a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got it. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Carlos Beltran now at the plate. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Going
Yeehaw. Ball.
1 out, base is
1-1.
empty. Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two outs. Just
That's a ball.
missed. That misses.
Ball.
And it's 2-1. That's inside.
Ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Full count.
2 down, nobody on.
Heck.
Struck him out looking. New inning getting started. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. That one
No,
missed.
that missed. That's a
You know,
ball.
this group of hitters finding ways to get on base,
1
but they
out.
still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to
Ball.
deliver a big hit in those situations.
Heck one.
High fly ball down the left field line. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a chopper out to short. Throw to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. And the righty deals. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Springer makes the catch and ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here is Bryce Harper. Late swing, foul to the left. Ranging back. Makes the catch, gliding onto the warning track. Now the catcher up to hit, Carlos Santana. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. On the ground, right side, Roberts. Fires over to first. That's the second out. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Dominguez makes the catch, and welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6, and now the DH, Aaron Judge. Jonathan Loaisiga on the pitch here.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
1-2.
And there's a ball.
Full count.
That's a really good take.
That's a good at bat right there.
Take
he was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Anthony Santander getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
1-1.
Loaisiga fires. And
no, that's
2-1. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
2-2.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Springer there makes the catch, and there's one down. So digging in, Scott Rowland. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0 balls, 1 strike.
So critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1. To Hodges in time. That's an inning-ending double play. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's Baez. Baez, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2011. Skubal back to work.
That's down. That's a
little bit low. Ball one. Foul ball. Just missed.
Ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. All muscle to center field. It's 3-1. Back to the top of the lineup. And now the right fielder, Shohei Ohtani. And that misses.
Ball.
And that is ball one. That one at triple digits.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, making 7 strikeouts for him. And now Willie Castro. That one fouled off. Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now a chance for Gil Hodges. Corrals it. And there's 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. Fastball on the inside corner for a strike. Roberts. Gets first.
He's out.
That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Top of inning number 7. And here is Jason Dominguez. Devin Williams will take over here.
And the offense needs to be ready for the screwball. It's not a pitch you see very often, so it's tough to pick up, and it's a good one.
That one hammered center field. That's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. Derek Jeter will hit next. Right through there for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
1 down, base is empty.
No, that's out.
Inside, just missed.
3-1.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Count is full.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now here is Carlos Santana. And that's in the dirt.
That's low. That's a ball.
And another ball.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish.
2-0.
If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
2-1's the count.
On. You're in the top half of inning number 7. They say you win.
2-2.
That one in
Count
the
is
dirt,
full.
and it's 3-2. Stays alive. And that's smooth as swing. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the 3rd baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Crow Armstrong should have it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Here's Harper now. Swings through that one for strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That's a ball.
Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Wow, 2 and 2 right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gonna have to tip your cap on that pitch.
That's a walk.
Ball
Went
4.
with
Take
another
your base.
changeup and missed the spot.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's caught. And there's 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Springer up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Harper leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Pitch misses, and the count's even at 2.
That's a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first.
We got a full count.
A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Good job to fight that one off. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Some high cheese for strike 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Danny Coulomb into the game.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Puts a bunt down, and that's foul. And now the 0-1. Puts a bunt down. Baez. And safe at first, the bunt single. Now it's the right fielder, James Wood. There goes the runner. Pitch for a strike.
Hey, he's in there.
Save. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're at the top of the 8th.
No,
and they
he's in there.
Tag on him for the out. Foul ball still 0-2. Just
that miss. That's the ball.
That's too low. 2-2. And that's ripped to the left. Base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Now here is Ryan Roberts. Up and
that
in.
Missed. That's a ball.
And that's ball 1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And he swings through that one. Runners at first and second with
balls,
1 gone.
2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next pitch,
that's a ball.
Inside. And the count is 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 on, 1 out. That one the other way. Over to Castro for 1. Hodges in time. That's an inning ending. And we're back. Javi Baez digs in right. Right side.
Now pitching. Late.
So now a pinch hitter, Harry Carpenter.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
And first offering is fouled off. That's a little bit low. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. And a big swing and a miss.
2-2's the count. Full count.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a
ball's
foul
foul.
ball. That one misses.
Ball four, take
so
your base.
leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
There's a swing and a drive. Here, a home run off the foul pole. And they add on. It's 5-1.
I'm allergic to the bad vibes. I'm allergic to the bad minds. I'm allergic to a lazy. They wanna cover my energy. Leave me alone if it's no money. To the problem, I'm the remedy. I'm just chilling, sitting, observating, I'm the record. See the liar from afar. See I pull up with a mask. Watch myself on Wahala. Who they tryna patronize me? I'm young and I'm lit and I'm free. Hold on, give me a second. Body they run when I sneeze. Allergy, 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 allergy. Survival from the revolutionaries to the conservatives. That's what we're about.
Yeah, the making of the mob, the changing of the guard, and the ceremonial guard. Education, but I can see right through a powdered face on a painted fool. Let me slip through. Why you tryna hold me back? I'm just tryna move up front, little more this, little less of that. Let me come through. I'm tired of being in the back. I'm just tryna move up front, little more this, little less of that. Yeah. They tell me I was born to lose, but and watch the ankles break. Whoa, whoa. I know you wish I would fade away, but I got more to say. Lord, they pray. Ow! Let me slip through. Why you tryna hold me back? I'm just tryna move up for a little more, this little less of that. Let me come through. I'm tired of being in the back. I'm just tryna move up for a little more, this little less of that, yeah. They tell me I was born to lose, but I made a good thing out of bad news. All day, all night. All right, all right. All day, all night. All right, all right. Oh, wow. All day, all night. Oh, wow. All right, all right. Oh, wow. All day, all night. Oh, wow. Tell me I was born to lose, but I made a good thing out of bad.
My darling, I've been waiting for your company. My sugar, feels like you only come around for me. My glass is never empty. You always fill it up to the teeth, and I'm still just trying to understand. But is it my love that took you off the shelf now? Is it your love make me dance by myself now? Is it our love sets my soul on fire? Is it our love that takes me a little too higher? An empty glass is what I got, mess is what I'm not. I'm just feeling good, trying to understand. Since we put it on the table, it's feeling like I'm unable to comprehend. I still don't understand. Is it my love that took you off the shelf now? Shelf now. Is it your love make me dance by myself now? Self now. Is it our love that sets my soul on fire? Is it our love that takes me a little too higher?
Last night I wanted to call you with blood in my mouth, but there's not much I can say. Can't kiss away all your problems, just sleep on the couch. I'll make my own lemonade. Then we go up the drive, through the door, cut my hair on the kitchen floor. Back in mind, you're better off
About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Elite taking on the Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go, and towing the slab in this one, John Donaldson. What's the scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough for you to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. Relay throw.
He's safe.
Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Outside low. And the count is 1-1. And that one handled. Slinging it to first in time. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Carlos Beltran digs in now. Swinging a ground ball. And it finds its way through for a hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. That one in triple digits. Vlad in his 6th season, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was born in Canada.
1-1.
Beltran off of first with 2 away.
No, that's a foul ball.
And now it's even up.
2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. 2 outs. Mantle sizes this one up. He's got it. And that is that.
Yeah.
Back at Truist Park. Ketel Marte up to the plate. And that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And another ball. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times,
3
4
balls,
times
2
in
strikes.
a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Dylan Cruz can't hold up, and that's a strike.
0-1.
And that's way high. And the count even 1-1. Center field. Beltran sizing this one up. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. Cal Raleigh getting ready to hit.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And he takes one right on the black. And the count 1-1. This one in the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. First and third, 1 down. breaking
3
ball
balls, 1
inside.
strike.
3 balls and a strike.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position.
That's ball 4.
Hitters
Take your
count.
base.
No, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1.
0-1's the count. That's a ball.
Well, Boog, early on in this one,
I got a
having
ball,
a hard
1
time
strike.
getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
That
ball
one
3.
misses. 3-1.
Way to lay off
3
that
balls,
fastball
1 strike.
off right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 run's in. Here comes the throw.
Yeah, on the tag. Got him.
So up next, Mickey Mantle. That one finds the corner. Strike 1. Fastball for a strike.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Ball.
And downstairs.
See if
1
you
ball,
can go
2
upstairs a little
strikes.
bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to
2
count
balls,
1-2.
2 strikes.
Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
3.
Swing and a miss. Back here in Atlanta. So here is Bryce Harper. That's in there. That's strike 1.
There you
0-1
go.
gets a check swing. Appeal to third. He did not go around. Swing and a miss at 100
1
miles
ball,
an hour.
2 strikes.
Swinging. With Harper down on strikes. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Base knock right field. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay, the tag.
You're out.
2 down, base is empty. At the plate, George Springer. Cruz makes his way towards it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs, base is empty. In there, got him looking. Bottom half of inning number 2. Leading off, Tim Raines. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Just off the inside edge.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in. You see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
And
Ball
this is
inside.
That one missing inside.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So now here's the DH, Lance Berkman. And there's the strike. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And
1 ball,
skips into
2 strikes.
Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And first offering is fouled off. Ball one there. Line to left. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a two-bagger.
That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
That's inside.
Marte at the plate for the second time as he takes ball one. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting
One
off
ball,
speed
one
there.
strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one is upstairs.
2-2 the count.
Cold strike three on the fastball. All set for the start of the inning. The batter now, Javier Baez. Donaldson back to work. And that one
Inside
missing
ball.
inside a sharp slider.
Ball, that's outside.
That's through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Lindor tosses the first.
You're out.
Leadoff man retired here in the third. So the batting order turns over. Here's Shohei Ohtani. First
Ball
pitch,
one, no
not
strike.
close.
There you go.
Swing on a 1-0. Appeal to third. Nope, he held back. Donaldson delivers. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Castro stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Late with the swing there.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the number 2 hitter, Tony Clark.
So you're not gonna say nothing and just sit there like it's all
1-0-1 on the gun. Swing and a
the count.
miss.
Well, these guys doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And
Ball,
I'm
that's
seeing
just
very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That one outside.
Yep, that ball went out.
Now 2 balls and a strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That's out to center field. Beltran under it. And there's one away. And now the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. Wide to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Next offering is in for a strike. And it stays there. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
He's safe.
And now it's going to be Cal Raleigh. Walked his first time. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1.
Second here, 1 gone. That one in triple digits.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. You're up there at the plate.
Oh, and now a wild pitch. Santana collects, fires to first. Got it. Inning over on the strike. As we go to the top of the 4th. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. That's to third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though, and they get it out of the play. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. Breaking ball clips the corner. That's a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Donaldson winds and fires. Close, but called the ball. Ball 2. And a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Now one
down
miss.
to 3-2.
Cruz puts it away for the out. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Cruz settles underneath it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Mickey Mantle. And that's a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And that one is downstairs. And it's 1-1. And that's in
2
the
balls,
dirt.
1 strike.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Calls it in, and there's 1 away. So digging in, Tim Raines went down on strikes his first time through. On the ground to third. And he gets by him.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. If it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Another throw over.
No, he's in there.
They're keeping him close. And that's the second disengagement now. Berkman goes 6'1", 220 pounds, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Next to hit, Lance Berkman. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
1 out and a runner at second here at the bottom of the 4th. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Next to hit, Terry Pendleton. And
ball,
that's off
inside.
The inside edge. And that's ball 1. That's down and in.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
That's a base hit. Rings headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single and a 2-1 ball game down. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That catches the corner.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
There's the splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss. In time.
Out.
So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here comes Bryce Harper.
Designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
Up the middle. Lindor on the first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. And here's the catcher, Carlos Santana. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Empty, 1 away. We're at the top of the 5th. Off
That's
the
a
mark
ball.
there. Going to count 1 and 2.
Well, he missed
1 ball,
badly
2
with that
strikes, the
0-2
count.
fastball. Hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try
That's
to put
ball
him
2.
away with that pitch. So got to stay ready for it.
Out to center. Mantle moving under this one. Makes the grab. 2 down. And the batter is George Springer.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2
No ball, 2
on
strikes.
the radar gun. On the ground to third. Jump throw, and that's a nice play to end the inning. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now, Tony Clark. That clips the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And ball 1.
That's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Beltran brings it in. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's going to be Dylan Cruz. 1 for 2.
Cruz.
And takes low for ball 1. Just
Ball 2.
missed. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And George makes the grab.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Raleigh now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss.
2.
99. How do you do?
Boom.
1 ball.
That's cheddar,
2
baby.
strikes.
And that just misses.
2-2 the count.
Swings and misses. Up with it, fires to first.
He's out.
And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the second baseman, Javier Baez. Swinging a foul out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Next
Ball,
pitch
that's
is
off the plate.
inside. 1-1. Mantle on the move. And a quick out, number one. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a foul straight back.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Strike three, second out for the third time today. This is Willie Castro. Line drive, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now Francisco Lindor. Johnson back to work. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And a good start to the inning.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
And there's a ball. And a foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
The left fielder, number 30.
So up next, Tim Raines. Pitch in the dirt. Ball one.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
That's ball three.
And ball four to aboard.
Perfect.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short. Starting to show some signs of fatigue, so we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Did he go?
Swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. That one's in there. 2 balls and a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity.
Nope.
They're doing that right here.
That's inside.
This is off the inside. And now 3-1. Truck, left center field. This one deep for better. And they tack on 3. It's 5-1. 1 down. And here is Terry Pendleton. The pitch behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Drill out towards left center field. Beltran calls it in, 2 away. Here's Ketel Marte, 1 for 3. First pitch misses.
That's ball 2.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
That one finds the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. Fastball is outside. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the bottom of the 6th. Outside, and that is ball 4. So digging in, Tony Clark.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk.
Well struck left field. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? A laser to left. Second home run of the inning for him, and they add a couple more. It's 7-1. And the batter now, Dylan Cruz. And it's fouled away.
What do you got?
After the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And he held up. Check swing called strike.
1 ball,
1 and 2.
2 strikes.
That one out to right. Ohtani makes the grab on the run. Back here in Atlanta, new inning getting started. Digging in, Gil Hodges. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Lindor out to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now, Carlos Beltran. Inside.
No, inside.
And it's 1-0.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
That one at triple digits.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
3-2.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And that one hammered. That ball's carrying. And it's out of here. So he goes the opposite way with that one. It's 7-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now.
Ball inside.
It's off the inside corner. 1-0. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's Bryce Harper. Both 2 in this one. And that
inside,
misses.
ball 1.
Ball 1. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Next pitch is outside. Now
ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Here's the catcher to hit, Carlos Santana. Hot shot to third. Throws across the diamond, and that is that. Back at Truist Park, stepping in, Cal Raleigh. Jeff Hoffman gets the ball now. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Check swing didn't go. And that is ball 1. Hoffman, in his 7th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider,
1-1,
a splitter, and he works in a sinker. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That one hammered left field. This one's got a chance. And it hits the fence. Into second easily with a leadoff double. Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. To the right side. Hodges takes it to the bag and one away in the bottom of the 7th. Mickey Mantle will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-2.
Swing and a miss at 100. Struck him out. Tim Raines, the next to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Rowley on third with 2 out. Inside, just missed. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. We go to the 8th. Here's George Springer to start it off. Off the mark there.
Down.
And that's ball 1. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll circle the bases. 7-3. And now it's Baez. Cruz under it. Hauls it in for the out. Now it's the right fielder, Shohei Ohtani. And that's down and away. Fouled off to the right. And that'll count 1-2 after the swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
And
2
that
balls,
skips into
2 strikes.
Outside. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 8th. Oh, what a stop. Fires to first.
Safe, he's good.
Been a pretty rough game at the plate for him so far. A bunch of strikeouts, so that felt good, I'm sure. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle.
0-1.
Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout. So 2 down now, and here is runner. Shohei on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second, he's safe. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering is downstairs. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-1.
In there at the knees. 2-2 now. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Mantle drifts towards it. Nabs it. And that is that. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Lance Berkman. And first offering is fouled off. And that one missing low.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that is out of play. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 the count.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on 1 hitter.
Rips that one center field, and a base hit right there. So back to the top of the order. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. Pitch misses inside. And that's ball one. Just off the inside edge.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable.
Now a diving stop at third. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort. First and second, one out. Tony Clark digs in now. He's already homered in this game.
Now pitching. Gregory Soto.
First
Ball
offering
one,
misses
no strikes.
badly for ball one. And
That's
another
in.
ball.
Ball two.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Here the bottom half of the eighth inning.
3-0.
In the dirt. Looks like an intentional walk after falling behind 3-0. Didn't want to risk nibbling. And now the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. 1 for 4 with a double. And that one misses up and in. Ball one. Soto. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. And in a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you. And it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
That is
that's a ball. Take
and that'll bring home a run. And here is Cal Raleigh.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the ball off the inside corner.
Marte, the runner at third. Clark on second. Cruz at first.
Outside.
One gone.
Well, in the box, he's seen that movie before. It wasn't a big movie either. He knew how it was going to end right from the beginning.